We are back. It's now time for the third final of the day. It's the U16 boys final. This matchup features Team U16 Blitz and the Montreal Mavericks. Both of these teams 6-0 right now. Top of the table the whole tournament. It's only fitting that they're meeting in the finals. As you can probably hear, I'm very much out of breath. Curtis Coleman here, very much out of breath. Making sure you got all the accurate roster information. There's going to be a throw and a catch for a strong gain. Going to have it a throw, catch made. Rumbling forward. It's going to be a big gain, about to the 10. Snap taken, thrown forward, and touchdown. And going for one. Flipped over, swatted away. Apologies, no, that was creative for it then. It wasn't a touchdown. Throw, end zone, caught, touchdown. Look at that throw to the corner of the end zone. It's caught, snagged. Now going for two. Thrown, end zone, it's caught. And hauled in, it's 8-0 Mavericks. It's going to be a short throw. It's going to be caught for a slight gain. Catch made by Jacob Anderson. Going to be another short gain for Anderson. Sets up fourth down. As the rain's starting to come down once again. Snap taken. It's a short pass. And it's short of the first down. There's a short throw. It's going to be broken up. To be completely transparent, you can probably tell I'm stumbling for rosters here right now. Second down is Dylan Roberts, I assume, taking the snap. He's changed his number, but he's going to go deep. It's incomplete. So the issue I figured out, they are wearing completely different numbers than they did in their quarterfinal game. So I am going by my memory. And if I misidentify them, well then, this one isn't on me. Roberts throws it across the field. That's going to be caught for a slight gain. Stop made by Win Luo. Sets up fourth down. It's 8-0 Mavericks right now. We're going to talk things over. I see Kamani Spielman's in that group. I appreciate him wearing the same number as the quarterfinals. There's a stoppage right now as the rain starts coming down a bit harder. Stopping the clock for a second. And now is one of those unfortunate scenarios where neither team has a tent. So yes, they're both getting drenched, but at least there's no advantage to be gained here. Rain still coming down hard. Everyone covering up now. It was a nice span of 3 hours with great weather, or competent weather at least, and it's come to an end. A very abrupt end. And everyone's still talking things through. I'm not exactly certain what's going on, but I'm not going to pretend like I know what's going on either. I'm still trying to figure out who's what number. Perhaps it's a weather issue. It's coming pouring down now. And now it's really barreling down. You can see the Mavericks are huddling under an umbrella right now. Hear it. It's not friendly out there, and now, yeah, they're running off. Oh no, they're running around. They're running laps. Trying to find a way to stay warm. Short game. Roberts tosses it up. It's intercepted in the end zone. Jay Louis. It was tipped, and Louis was ready for it. Going to toss it over on the first down. It's going to be a short game for Emerson Goats. George trying to track it down. There's a flag for pass interference. That was Ben George on the tracking, and the penalty coming against Dylan Roberts. They get a fresh set of downs. Got to move a little closer to the middle. Snap, sack avoided and caught by Goetz, and the first down with the penalty. They get it at around the 20. George takes the snap and hands it off. And it's a gain for Jacob Anderson. Actually, at this stage, that might very well be Aiden McCammon. I could tell them by the color of their hair, but now, since everyone's hair is drenched, their hair color changes. Anderson couldn't hang on to that. It's a decent throw from George. Sets up. Another chance. George snap. He's going deep. He launches it up. And it's incomplete. Flag down. And they're going to keep moving down the field with the penalties. George, quick throw, that's nearly picked. I believe that was Jeremiah Andre jumping in front of it. Shaking his head, thinking I could have had that. Going to be a penalty. George pass, and it's going to go right through the hands of the intended receiver. It doesn't even...
Oh my God.
Get the play going, and it's going to set up fourth down. Airing it out, looking down the field, it's caught for a touchdown! Orlando Brown! Got free and got in. And Blitz is back in it. After a methodical, time-consuming drive with many a rain delay. George puts it up. Incomplete. So it will remain 8-6. Mavericks lead. Roberts airs it out. He's looking to respond. Oh, no! Incomplete. They nearly had gold. And in the end, they come up with nothing. What an opportunity. Second down, Roberts. He's going to air it out again. This time it's caught. Touchdown! Oliver Lapointe. I think. What a response from the Mavericks. Snap to Roberts. Broken up. On the conversion attempt, it will remain 14-6. The Mavericks lead. There's a short throw. That's incomplete. You can see them splashing around on the field when they're diving. Anderson, the intended target. I mean, this is just an incredible scene, isn't it? The screen pass is going to go to McCammon. He's going to take it short. For a gain of about 3 or 4. And I'd like to remind you, this game hasn't even reached halftime yet. George airs it out. Oh, it's incomplete! In a late collision, and now it's going to cause call a timeout for Team Blitz. Trying to calm everything down. George. Take the snap. Ben George going deep. Incomplete, was looking for Anderson. As the clock continues to run. And that'll do it. First half comes to an end. It was about everything that you could have imagined and more. Some deep throws, some long drives, some slips, some slides, and a whole lot of rain. But the Montreal Mavericks currently lead the boys U16 final 14-6. And we'll be back shortly with the second half. Well, we're back, and I'm sure you can still hear the rain, but it's coming down a little less hard right now. I'm not gonna try to jinx anything, at least. Knock on wood, I'll say. But there certainly will be puddles on the field. The ball's going to be affected by it. The players are going to be affected by it. They're still soaking wet. It's not like the sun's out to come dry everything up. I mean, it's just going to be splooshing around for the majority of the second half of this. On the far side of the field, the official is shaking out his hat right now. (14-6), the Montreal Mavericks lead. Going into the second half, Blitz has it, and it's nearly picked to begin with by Oliver Lapointe. The throw by Ben George slips right through. There's a short gain. George rolling to his right. He's going to make a quick throw. It's caught by Goetz. And Goetz is going to be stopped short at 20. George gives it off to Anderson. Anderson on the option. He's going to take it. He's going to fall short. It's Jeremiah Andre with the stop. What a huge play. And it's going to give the Mavericks possession. Roberts taking off. Roberts down the sidelines. He's still going. Roberts is in, but there's a flag on the play. And I believe they're going to call flag guarding. Roberts takes the flip. He's going to fire it forward. It's a short gain. Roberts. Sacked! Mason Klein gets to the quarterback. But there's a flag down. Refs having some words, trying to figure out if there was a penalty, I guess, and or who it was on. Taking off. Spillman. And they brought him down. Big stop. Klein gets in there. It sets up fourth down from almost their own territory. And the ball's on the ground. It's going to be a turnover on downs. George tosses it forward. It's going to be a slight gain for Emerson Goats. Rolling out, passing it off. It's caught. First down. Will they get the first down? Yes, they will. McCammon still going before being pushed down. And I believe that's a penalty going against the Mavericks. It was a desperate attempt to stop McCammon, who had already deked out a player. I'm going to take a moment to shout out the U16 Hamilton Falcons 2012 girls team. Not only are they playing in the finals in the next game, but they also helped us protect our camera equipment during the most recent rainstorm. Second down. Ben George takes the snap. He's rolling to his right. George splashing around, throws, falling, incomplete. Third down. I believe it was Max Bernard giving chase. George. It's going to go Anderson. He lobs it up. Caught. Touchdown. It was Goats getting up in the air, getting up high to make the grab. And now they're going for two, trying to tie things up at 14. George takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. Anderson looking around. Anderson being chased. He's going to heave it up. Caught! And there's a ref meeting going on right now. Clock stops. Who was the one who wanted? Gonna flip it over. I think it's a redo attempt. George heaves it up. Knocked down. I believe it's LaPointe making the play. Ten minutes to go. And it's a 14-12 lead. They flip it over. Roberts on the run. Roberts spinning through. And Roberts is ruled down. After getting 10. And now we're feeling the sun. You're seeing the sun come out just a little bit. Roberts takes the flip. He's going to throw it across. It's dropped. Incomplete. And it's a roughing the passer call. So the Mavericks are going to advance the ball anyway. Snap given. Roberts fires to his left. It's caught. And it's a small gain. Roberts airing it out, looking end zone. And it's knocked away. Setting up third down. Spillman flips it over. Roberts dancing through. Roberts is in for the touchdown.
And it's taken back.
And there's a flag on the play. And the penalty's going against the offense, it looks like.
Hey, girls, let's go. You gotta go get warmed up. Where's the ball?
Here's the big bone.
Setting up. Roberts takes the snap. Roberts positions it for himself. He's pressured. He throws it. It's dropped! Fourth down. Remember, it's 14-12 in the national championship final. Timeout. Fourth down. Roberts takes the snap. He's going to toss it off to Marchand. He's all alone. He's waiting with it. Now they're going to send. Marchand's going to heave it up, looking for the end zone. Swatted away! Orlando Brown. And it's ball. Five minutes to go. The ref is signaling 5 minutes left. 14-12 in the U16 boys finals. George is going to throw up the middle. He finds Brown. Brown still got room. Brown finally brought down. After a gain of 11. Second down from the 16. George takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. He gives it off to Goetz. Goetz with the juke. And he's just short of the first down. George takes the snap. He's going deep. He's got Anderson. He's got it. Anderson's off. Touchdown blitz. Jacob Anderson gets a path and takes off. Blitz leads. That throw is going to be broken up, but a flag is down. And it's a penalty against the defense. They'll get another opportunity. Orlando Brown, the one drawing the penalty. George takes the snap. He's going to toss it back to Anderson. Anderson fires. It's intercepted. Running it back. And there's going to be a stop. It's coming from Ryder Betros. Betros with the breakup. So it's 18-14 now. We know with the arms of these quarterbacks, we know with the time they have left, it's obviously possible to drive down the field. Frankly, it's not over until the final play in this type of scenario. Roberts flips it over. It flipped back to Roberts. Roberts dances by one and gains about 6 on the play. Sets up second down. Roberts. Down goes a player, and it's going to be a catch and a gain. That's Lamar Coyle or Damian Mon, one of the two. There's going to be a quick catch to Marchand. Marchand's going to run it out of bounds. And a solid gain just outside the 20 now. It's going to be a new set of downs as well. .108 to go. Final minute drive. It's the moments that dreams are made of. It's Tom Brady time. Roberts fires it short. It's going to be caught by Kamani Spielman. Spielman's got a gain of about 12 on the play. That'll bring them to the 15. Inside the 15 now. Snap, Roberts going to go short. Marchand stays on his feet. Marchand dances in. Touchdown! Tim Marchand! Mavericks lead again. And a full start called. Gonna be moved back a bit.
Hey, let's give me 31 sticks. Hey, are you ready for the comeback on Elm Bay? Be ready for the comeback, sir. Jay, be ready for the comeback. Hey, where's the now, Jay? Where's the now, Jay? Expect one thing.
It's nearly back, but the big thing is that it's no good. So it's 20-18. Does Ben George have it in him to lead his team down the field? George takes the snap, he rolls right. He's going to fire it out. Goetz makes the quick catch before being pushed out of bounds. It's a gain of about 4.
That being said, let's start with Maisie. Come on down. Over there. At the front.
Picks up second down.
Second up, we got G. Let's go.
George fires to his left. It's going to be McCammon. He gains about 3 yards.
Olivia. Claudia. Come up there.
Third down.
Jessica. Haley.
George fires short, tipped up, nearly picked. And it sets up 4th down for all the marbles. George takes the snap. George heaves it up, looking for Brown. Tipped away! It's Ryder Betros who makes the play! 35 seconds to go. Flip it back. Roberts still going. Roberts still on his feet. Timeout. The refs discussing something over it. I mean, what a duel this was. I mean, not just the epic environment and spectacle that was the weather and what that brought. Take the knee. It's going to stop the. They're going to stop the clock. Roberts rolls out to his right. Roberts, short, incomplete. About 10 seconds left. Looks like they'll have the opportunity to try a Hail Mary. Going to be guarding the end zone. This is it. It all comes down to this. George takes the snap. He's going to throw it short and dropped. Stops the clock, though. And with the rain, that makes it even more difficult, the prospective Hail Mary. The rain started to come down harder with the occasion. The rain was joining in on the crowd noise. As my roster sheet falls over as well. George throws. Anderson's rocked. Apologies, that was McCammon, the intended target. Going to be a penalty against, I believe, Petros. On the field, it's Andre. Bernard. Petros. Roberts. And more, it's Iher now. Petros breaks it up! And that's going to do it, Montreal! The Mavericks are national champions! Sweeping the boys' divisions! In U16 and U18. And they're going for a little water slide. What a victory for them. And what a game it was. Back and forth, truly. You never knew who was going to take it until the very end. And a mudslide to celebrate. The Montreal Mavericks are your club flag football national champions in the U16 boys division. Joining their U18 side as champions. What a victory, what a game, what a moment for the team celebrating. What a fantastic game played by Blitz, who fought tooth and nail until the very end. That'll do it for the U16 boys division, but we've got the U16 girls division coming up. It's the Stampeders taking on the Falcons. And that will be very shortly. We'll be back with that game. But until then, I'm Curtis Coleman. Thanks for joining us.